guys, it's Kayla and welcome back to my channel. First of all, Happy New Year. I can't believe it's already 2020. A new year started, so I thought this would be the perfect time to share with you guys what I use to basically get me through the whole year. I also wanted this video to be the first video of the year, so I hope this video is helpful for you guys. And I will put any links that I can that I'm sharing with you that I use down below, so definitely check that stuff out. So very quickly, I will share what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about my planner. I will talk about my budget booklet, whatever you want to call this. I guess it's a booklet. It's a good thing to say it is. And then my meal planner. And like I said, these three items, each thing I have used for at least 2, maybe more years. So this stuff, it's staples for me. This stuff gets me through. So if you really budget and you're trying to save money and whatnot, especially for the new year, that's what I like to do. So anyway, enough chitter chatter. I am going to get started. I'm going to start with the planner. So let me move this other stuff out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to talk about my daily planner, and as you can see, there's actually 2 planners here. So I'm a little disappointed because I went to Michael's where I usually get my planner, and I went twice, and I guess because I went around the Christmas holiday season, it's like a tornado just went through it, and I could not find my planner that I've used for the past couple of years. So I went next door to Marshall's and grabbed this $6 planner. I'm not very happy with it, but it works for now, and I'm still going to go back to Michael's maybe in the next week and try again. So that's why I brought my planner from last year, 2019, just to kind of show you guys what I actually like to use. But if you're in no budget range and you just want something cheap, you could look anywhere. Like I said, I just ran over to Marshall's and this was $6, maybe $7, under $10 for sure, but it's a little too small for my taste. Anyway, these squares are a little bit bigger in the Michael's planner that I like, so I'm just going to kind of show you. So as you can see, they're probably not quite double the size. But anyway, I like this one. This is basically a dupe of the Erin Condren planner, pretty much 99.9%. I even think I did a comparison video. Was it last year or 2 years ago? Anyway, if I can find it, I will link that if you wanted to compare, you know, money-wise, because the Michael's planner is 10 times cheaper than the Erin Condren. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that, but this is what I use. I use the Michael's, I think this is the Recollections brand. I believe that's right. I'll look it up and put the link down below once I can find it online. But like I said, I've been out of luck and I can't find one for this year. So anyway, I wanted to just quickly show you guys. This is what I normally use each year. Like I said, it's identical to the Erin Condren, so if you're kind of familiar with that. So anyway, I use my planner, of course, just kind of the basic stuff where I plan out stuff, write things out. One very important thing that I do is at the end of each month, the last weekend of the month, I will sit down with my planner and then also my budget book that I'll show you next. And I pay the bills for the following month. And even though I write out my bills, I feel more confident when I write again my bills in here on the exact day that I pay it, because a lot of times I will pay bills in advance, but they won't go through until, like, you know, the 12th or the 14th of the month. And then I'll write that down in my planner to know I did pay for it. I've actually had that happen before to me in the past, only once out of the 5+ years I've done this, that a bill did not go through, but I looked back and saw I did pay for it in my planner. So anyway, it was the company's mistake, but that's why I sometimes double or even triple do things just for my own confidence with stuff. So anyway, getting a good planner is definitely your go-to if you want to stay organized. And I have 2 little ones. We don't do a ton of stuff, but I feel like once the kids get older, they do more sports, they do more activities at school. I can definitely see in, using a planner a lot more, but basically I use this for bills. Michael, my husband's schedule, he works at a hospital. It can be crazy sometimes, so that's great to write down his schedule for the month. Just simple things like that. That's all I really use my planner for right now. Okay, so like I said, this is my budget planner, booklet, notebook, whatever you want to call it. This is the May Designs. Not sure if you've heard of it. Of course, like I said, I will put it down below if you want to check it out. I have gone through actually a ton of stuff, and this one is just the cream of the crop that I just absolutely love. I use this, I've at least used this for 5 years, if not more. I will say they changed the design probably 2-3 years ago, and I was actually aggravated, but I got used to it. I love the layout. And actually this will last me more than a year. So let me see. So okay, for example, I started this January of 2019, and I already have January, and I think I have a couple more months that I can use. So yeah. This will probably last you about a year and a half, or pretty close to it. So that's really nice. They have 2 50% offs throughout the year, sometimes 3, sometimes 4, but very few. But at the end of the year, during their Cyber Monday sale, these booklets are 50% off, making it like 14, 15 bucks. And I feel like that's a pretty good deal for these, and that's when I pick it up at the end of each year to go into the next year. So anyway, I'm just gonna kind of quickly open it and show you guys. Hopefully you can see okay. So I just really like the setup. Like I said, I had to get used to it when they changed it a little bit. But like over here, the monthly bills, I just really like this section because this is just every month's bill that you always have to pay. Cell phone, mortgage, you know, your water, gas, electric, like the stuff that you will always have to pay. I like to put that over here in this column. And then they also have some savings if you get some extra money. You can definitely check this out more in detail on their website. I'll just kind of give you guys an overview. And then I like how it has some categories for food, gas. So like food, I'll put like our groceries to keep up with that. Gas, I'll do like gas, and then anytime we have to do anything on our vehicle, that can go here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. They have like a shopping, and then I like at the end of the month, I like to add everything up because I write every single transaction that we do throughout the month because I just like to physically see it. Even though I can look online on my bank account, it just makes me feel better. Once again, I like to double do things, sometimes triple do things, just to make me feel better. And yeah, so I like doing that, and then I add it all up and see how much we have left over and whatnot at the end of the month. And I just like this so much better than doing like an old checkbook way that, you know, you used to do way back when. I know that's what I used to do when I first kind of started years ago. Anyway, I really enjoy it. I love the layout. So definitely check it out because you can look on their website, and they have a ton of other things too. But I highly, highly recommend their budget agenda format that they have for these booklets. And as you can see, it is pretty thin, which is really nice too. And even though it's, you know, all paper, it's not, you know, super thick, but still it's durable. And that's what I really love about this. Okay, and lastly, and sorry, there's a huge glare. It is nighttime and I'm on downstairs because the kids are asleep and the dining room table, so the light's on for you guys, so I'll try not to blind y'all. But this is my meal planner. I've gone through a handful of meal planners, and this one I came across, I can't remember if this might be my 3rd meal planner that I've had with them. These do last a full 12 months. So that's nice. One of those things you only have to buy once a year. I buy this at the end of the year when they have their Black Friday sale. They're 50% off. I think they're like 30? No, maybe a little bit below 30. I think that's right. I could be totally wrong. So anyway, that's when I buy it. I feel like it's totally worth it, especially if you can get it on sale because you only buy it once for the whole year for the next year. So anyway, open this up so I won't blind you guys anymore. I'm not I wouldn't say a big fan, but I don't really use these front ones as much. Sometimes I'll write down, if I find a blogger that I really like their recipes, I might write down like their main website so I'll remember to go back to reference things or to look at more recipes. I also have like an inventory if you want to write down freezer stuff. I think there's like a pantry, spice. So like this is really nice if you want to keep up with that kind of stuff. And then kind of towards the middle is the basic meal plan. Let me see if I can zoom you guys in just a little bit more. Okay, so as you can see, I have January, and I just love, just like the planner, it has the full month on the first page. Sometimes I'm bad about not coming back and writing down meals, but it's still nice when I do that all the meals for the month will be on this one main page for me to reference back to. And then when you turn the page, as you can see, they start breaking it up into 7-day categories, so that's really nice. You can start it on whatever day. I know a lot of people start it on like Sunday. I do Monday through Sunday, but like I said, everybody's different, whatever works. Oh, also, I don't use this feature, but another feature a lot of people might like is this actually detaches your grocery list right here. I don't want to pull it apart, but you just pull this and it's like, you know, a notebook where it just pulls down the side right here, and that's awesome. You could take this grocery list with you. That's definitely another nice feature that I like, but I don't actually use that. But if I did, that would be really nice just to kind of pull this off and take with me to the grocery store. Anyway, I'm not going to talk too much into detail about this. That's just what I like. It's basically like a planner, but more of a meal plan layout, if that makes sense, that I like about it. I just really enjoy having the month, like the whole month. At the very beginning, I think that's really helpful. But if you do get a meal planner, and it does not have to be this one, it could be totally anything, this does help you save money because you can sit down, you can totally just do 1 week at a time. I used to, before kids, would write the whole month out. That was a struggle, but once I had kids, I said I can't do that no more, and we do 2 weeks at a time, 2.5 sometimes. I try to stretch it to payday. We get paid twice a month, so that's what I usually try to do. And it can be difficult, but one thing about having these, and I do keep these for a couple of years, is you can reference back on this kind of stuff. So let's say January you get going, and then let's say you're in March or April and you're just in a rut. I always like to go back, even like I'll go back to the very beginning of the year, and I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't made that in a while. So this, having a meal planner like this set up really does help you if you're in a rut. And let me tell you, I do that probably about once a month, if not every other month. I get in a rut and I can't think of anything. Just my mind is blank. So being able to look back is really, really helpful. So anyway, that's pretty much it I was going to show you, but definitely get something that is good if you want to stay on a budget. It will help you plan out your meals, which is very helpful and very easy. Okay guys, I have probably talked your heads off, so I apologize, but I just wanted to talk about each of the 3 items that just pretty much get me through the year. And like I said, what a perfect time. It's the beginning of a brand spanking new year, so why not share the 3 items that just really get me through it with budgeting, organizing. That's like my big main word. And I know a lot of people like to try to organize at the beginning of the year. So if you have any questions, just let me know down in the comments, and whatever I can find, I will definitely link down below. And I hope you enjoyed this video, so give it a big thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see any more future videos that are going to come for 2020. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye guys.